Attach a fabric mane for a hobby horse. Hobby horses are toy horses for kids. They are usually made out of wood, stick, and stuffed fabric. Just like how children would imitate adults on driving, kids back in the day when there were no cars yet, would imitate adults riding a horse. Usually it would just look like how kids would stick draw people. They would use a stick and put something on top to make it look like a horse's head. It's not so hard to make a hobby horse. Most of the hobby horses even have fabric mane attached to it, making it look like a real horse's head. Curious about how to attach fabric mane for hobby horses? Here's a quick guide to teach you how. Prepare the materials. For this activity you would need a fleecy or a woolly fabric mane, bobby pins, and sewing materials. Cut the fabric mane. Get your fabric. Make sure the color goes well with your horse color. What you do is to fold the fabric in half. Hold up the fabric from the fold, get your scissors, then carefully cut the fabric into about half-inch wide pieces or slices. Keep slicing until you reach the end of the fabric. Attach the fabric mane onto the horse's head. Get the fabric that is already cut into or shaped like a horse's head. Spread the two pieces of fabric out and lay it on the table with the right side facing up towards you. First take your ruler to measure where you would start to attach the fabric mane. Once you've marked the spot, which should be a few inches from the nose all the way to the forehead, start pinning your fabric mane. Pin the fabric mane beginning from the tip of the forehead, the fold parallel to the horse's head, and then go all the way down until you reach the end of the head cut out, just right around the neck area. Trim any excess fabric, and then sew. Should the fabric mane be a little longer or if it extends a bit beyond the neck of the horse's head, make sure you trim it off before permanently sewing it on. It will look more like a horse's hair now. Finally, sew it on. With just these simple steps you've learned how to attach fabric mane to a hobby horse. Remember to first cut out a fabric to the shape of a horse's head. Ensure also that when you choose the color of the fabric mane, it complements the color of your horse. You can be creative in doing this, but to avoid confusion for kids, use the natural or the basic colors of the actual horse. Be sure to slice the fabric approximately a ½ inch per strand so as to really make it look like a horse's mane. This is one craft that you can even share with your kids. Children love to create and make arts and crafts. This is one activity that you could both share and spend quality time with. Your kids will even insist on putting on a cowboy costume for every costume party he goes to. Yeehaw!